Hey y'all, thanks so much for joining me. My name's Jennifer with True to You Yoga, and today's flow we are going to slow it down and do some yin and restorative poses. There's only about 4 poses that we're going to do during this flow, and we're going to hold each one for a couple minutes. It's a great flow to do at the end of the day, or even as you transition from one activity to another in your day, to do this flow or just poses from it. Relax you, get rid of some of those concerns, and just get you grounded for the next portion of your day. All right, so prop-wise, and then we'll be quiet, I would suggest a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can use a pillow, a couch cushion, things like that. Or you can always use blocks instead and pad the blocks with a blanket to help make it all softer for you. Let's meet at the back of our mat for child's pose. Your knees will be as wide as your mat, your big toes touching. You can place a cushion underneath of your bottom if your bottom does not go all the way down. You can take a bolster and lay it underneath your chest area, so then your whole torso lays on it, and relax your head. You can always put blocks here and put a block underneath of your head. Wherever is comfortable for you, take a few moments, find that position, wiggle your body around to get into it. If you need to, move some little leg fat around, whatever, go for it. And I will meet you in that pose. Begin taking a big inhale through your nose, sigh out your mouth. One more like that. Seal your lips lightly. Take your inhales and exhales through your nose now, breathing deep into your belly throughout the entire practice. Filling your belly, fill up with air, and then into your lungs and your diaphragm, and then empty it all out. And give another little extra squeeze of your belly at the end of your exhale to release all that stale air. So inhale, exhale. Give that little squeeze. Inhale, filling your belly, your lungs, your diaphragm. I said that wrong. Inhale, filling your belly, your diaphragm, your lungs. And then exhale, releasing all that air out. Go ahead and do those on your own now. Slowly begin to walk your hands back towards your knees, lifting your torso up. If you have that pillow, go ahead and move it to the side. Swing your legs around so they are straight out in front of you on the mat. Give them a few bounces so you can release any tension. Your feet can just flop open. Your legs can be a little bit wider than hip distance. And then if you need a blanket underneath your bottom, go ahead and do that to help lengthen out your spine. We're going to drop our head, so our chin goes towards our chest, and then just slowly start to kind of roll down through your vertebrae. And your hands will go on the mat beside you, palms up. So you're in this C shape. And everything is just relaxed and hanging. You'll feel this throughout your back. I feel it a lot in my upper back and my neck. And then as things start to release, then I start to feel it in other portions. Continue to breathe. And you can sway your body, your torso, just a little side to side. Some macro movements, because you might find a sticky spot that you'll want to hold on. This is different than just a regular forward fold because we're just relaxing into it. Continue your belly breaths. Flip your palms so they are face down on the floor and gently begin to walk your hands back, stacking your vertebrae one on top of another. Head being the last thing to come up. Pause a moment. Nice tall spine. Scoot your bottom forward, bend your knees. Your feet will go flat on the floor. And then just bring your body back down. Feet are directly underneath of your knees. Your legs are parallel and hip width apart. Your back is resting on the floor. Your gaze is forward. Breathe deep. Place your hands on your belly. Breathe deep into your belly. Filling it up, then your diaphragm and your lungs. And release all that air back out. Give a little pause at the top. And a pause at the bottom of each inhale and exhale. Release all your worries and concerns. One more inhale and exhale. We have one more pose. It is a Supta Baddha Konasana, and we are going to do it in the supported version. So roll over to your side and up. Grab your bolster, pillow. If you only have blocks, it's fine. Like I said, you can use your blocks and then take a blanket and throw it over top of them just to support them and make them a little softer. The bottom of your cushion will go about where your low back is, and then roll back so your cushion is straight up your spine and your head is resting on it. Your arms are going to be down by your sides, palms facing up. Take your knees, bend them so your feet are on the floor and they're next to each other. Drop your knees open and then allow your feet, the soles of your feet, to be pushed together in this butterfly position. If it's too much on your inner thigh, you can put blocks or pillows underneath of your knees for some of that pressure, or you can just go back to a bent knee, or you can take your legs out straight in front of you. Whichever position works best for your body, that's the pose I want you to take. Let your shoulders and your chest fall open. Gaze is towards the ceiling, and if you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and close your eyes down. Continue your deep belly breaths. With every inhale, bring in light and happiness and joy, calm and peace. And with every exhale, release your concerns, your worries, your fears, any kind of anchor you may have and be holding on to, unforgiveness. Inhale the goodness, the light. Exhale the dark. 2 more big breaths. Using your hands, slowly start to lift your legs. And then gently roll over onto your side, being mindful of the prop, whatever kind of cushion you have behind you, into your fetal position. Take a moment here. Thank yourself for showing up today, for leaving some of your worries and concerns on your mat, for finding some happiness and lightness in your life. Your next exhale, push up to a seated position. Crisscross applesauce. Sit up nice and tall, long line of energy up your spine, at the crown of your head. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Gently blink your eyes open if they're still shut. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have found a little bit of rest and relaxation through these poses. Like I mentioned before, you can always just grab one pose out of the 4 here and do it sometime throughout the day. If you have any questions, please let me know. I would be so grateful if you would like or subscribe to our channel. Again, if you have questions, hit me up. May you always stay true in your intentions, true to your heart's desire, and speak loving truth to those around you. Love ya.